Sup everybody, what's going on? I hope all of y'all are doing fan-friggin-tastic out there. I know I am, because tonight, WWE hosts the horror show at Extreme Rules. And tonight's event seems very intriguing. It's going to be something very different. But of course, in this pandemic times, everything seems different. And with everything that WWE's been doing, with the cinematic style of matches, it seems like this particular event is a smorgasbord for that. Hopefully it's not going to be an example of overdoing it. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, first up, let's talk about this tables match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, as the New Day's Kofi Kingston and Big E defends against Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. Now, everybody knows I freaking love Shinsuke Nakamura, but the fact that Shinsuke and Cesaro is teaming up right now is basically an example of what can these two bring to the table by themselves. And that's a lot. I read online somewhere that Vince McMahon doesn't think that Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro is good enough to be on their own. I mean, first they was with Sami Zayn, and then they went on to be with King Corbin randomly for a little bit. But Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro as a tag team, man, I'm not digging it for some reason. I mean, Cesaro once again finds himself in that predicament of, I'm not good enough to be on my own, okay? He's been with the bar with Sheamus. He's been with the Real Americans with Jack Swagger. He's had so many different tag teams in the past that he's been involved with. So, I really don't want to see Shinsuke and Cesaro lose this match, but it's probably going to happen. I'm just going to go ahead and get ready for that. Alright, next up is an eye for an eye match. Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio. And the way this match is getting promoted is the only way to win this match is to pull your opponent's eyeball out of the socket. Now, I'm not sure if that means actually detaching it from the retina or not, but I guess I gotta see what's gonna happen in this. Now, if karma means anything, I think Rey Mysterio should win this match. On a side note, though, this is making me think back to how Kane should be involved in this match somehow. I know he shouldn't, and I know he wouldn't, but still, this is giving me flashbacks to See No Evil. Yeah. Alright, next up, the SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line as Bayley defends against Nikki Cross. I think Bayley should... I'm really going to hate to see Nikki Cross lose, but I think at this point, might as well just go ahead and pull the trigger. Just go ahead and pull the trigger. Whip it off like a band-aid. Let's get it over with. And I'm saying that to say this, because the next match is for the Raw Women's Championship, as Asuka defends against Sasha Banks. Now, Bayley and Sasha Banks, they are already the SmackDown Tag Team... No, they're already the Women's Tag Team Champions. And Bayley, she's already the SmackDown Women's Champion. And now here's Sasha Banks contending for the Raw Women's Championship, and I think it's time to go ahead and just pull the trigger on it now. It's time to go ahead and whip the band-aid off and get it over with. Let Sasha Banks and Bayley be the first women to hold every single championship as far as women goes. You know? Not counting the NXT Women's Championship, I don't know what I'm thinking there. But, yeah. Sasha Banks can be the Raw Women's Champion. Bayley can be the SmackDown Women's Champion. And together, they can both be the women's tag team champion. Tomato, tomato. And plus, when they lose those tag team titles, Sasha could still be champion and she can move to Raw. The only reason why I'm having this idea is because, look, it's obvious that there's probably no plan to ever do Bayley versus Sasha Banks anytime soon. So if that's not going to happen, let's just go ahead and move Sasha Banks to Raw and get her out of the way. Okay, next up is a bar fight, but this match is in question. I read some things online and I'm not sure if this has been confirmed or not. But it's a bar fight as Sheamus takes on Jeff Hardy. Now, the way Jeff Hardy explained the person that set up his faked DUI accident, it said that a man was seen leaving the scene of the crime with red hair and red beard. We automatically assume that's Sheamus, right? But who's to say it's not Sami Zayn? So, deep down, the fan of me does want to see Jeff Hardy win. But if Sheamus does win this match, I wanted to see it be because of Sami Zayn. Now, I know Jeff Hardy, his contract is about to expire soon. And we know that he's going to go to AEW here in the future. So, I read online recently this week that WWE is trying to give Jeff Hardy the revival treatment. Once the contract is expiring, they do not want to give him any more important victories. So if Jeff Hardy actually does win this match, I will be totally surprised. Alright, next up, the United States Championship is on the line as Apollo Crews defends against MVP. Now, I know MVP has debuted that new United States Championship, so I'm not sure if he's going to be wearing that one into the match. You know, he probably is going to wear that one into the match. But the question is, will Apollo take that new belt and retire the old design? I have a feeling he will, because right now that's what WWE has been trying to do with all of their championships. Literally, if you take a look at every belt in the WWE as of late, instead of having the named plate at the bottom of the championship belt, they have these circular plates on the side. And the Intercontinental title had that now. And now it looks like the United States is about to have that as well. So, as far as who wins this match goes, part of me wants it to be MVP. Yeah, part of me wants it to be MVP. What he's got going on with Bobby Lashley right now, I think they're calling it the Hurt Business. But the way I'm seeing it is this. We got Bobby Lashley and MVP on the same team again. And who do we have over there on the Raw commentary team? Samoa Joe. I highly doubt that Samoa Joe is going to end up joining this team. And I have no idea how much longer he's going to be stuck on commentary. But we got the Beatdown Clan from TNA coming back. Slowly but surely. And MVP was the leader of that. So, if we're about to get a Beatdown Clan reunion of sorts, then heck, let's go ahead and let MVP retain. Oh, let's go ahead and let MVP pick up the W in this match. Okay? Alright, next up is a swamp fight. I'm not quite sure if this is going to be for the Universal Championship or not. I'm not even quite sure if there's going to be any kind of real actual way of victory in this match unless somebody gets tossed into the water or gets eaten by a crocodile. I've seen the commercials for this upcoming video game of WWE 2K Battlegrounds, and I keep seeing this image of people getting thrown and eaten by an alligator. So, it'd be awesome if they found a way to get an alligator involved for this match. So, I'm not saying the alligator needs to actually eat anybody, But I just want to see an alligator make some kind of appearance during this match. So, as far as this fight goes, I can kind of see Braun Strowman walking away with it. We know where this is going to lead. It's going to lead to Braun Strowman versus The Fiend. So, yeah, Braun Strowman's probably going to win this one. Alright, and lastly, we have a secret stipulation match as Drew McIntyre defends his championship, his WWE championship, against Dolph Ziggler. Now, everybody is talking crazy if they want Dolph Ziggler to win the championship tonight. But are they though? I mean, look, when you're a WWE champion, the important thing to do is to make sure that whoever is champion, they need to draw the crowds, they need to draw the audience. But obviously right now, during these times, we don't have the audience. At least not from a live capacity. So, Dolph Ziggler, he has never had a one-on-one match on the main card at WrestleMania. Until this year, when he fought Otis. So, maybe in this crazy time, it wouldn't be any harm for Dolph Ziggler to win this title. So, I mean, of course, I wouldn't mind seeing Drew McIntyre retain the belt, but I've been wanting Dolph Ziggler to be WWE Champion for a long time. For a long time. I mean, Drew can always get it back. He can always get it back. But for right now, I wouldn't mind Dolph winning it. Let's go ahead and do it already. Let's go ahead and get it out of the way and just to finally give him that accolade. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Dolph Ziggler for this match. So yeah, guys, that's been my ramblings about the horror show at Extreme Rules. I hope all of you will find a way to enjoy the show happening tonight. And hope all of you remember to be outrageously optimistic year-round. Booyah! I'm out.